Hello and welcome back to Planet Coaster! Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful day, because there have been a couple of changes. Or at least, there has been a passage of time. A considerable passage of time. I spent 60 minutes just looking at my screen, attempting to record part 3 of this Let's Play, the episode you're now watching. I then deleted all that footage because I realized that time there were bits of commentary, but the majority of that was spent just looking at the screen, not doing anything, because I decided to sit and wait for my 2 loans to pay off. I also did a little bit of research. We have a Hat's Fantastic, and that's about it. But the reason I decided to do that is because if I didn't, then the chances were that there was going to be an episode of this series where we weren't really doing anything, and I kind of didn't want to put out a subpar episode, so I thought, hey, I've just recorded 60 minutes, but I'd rather delete it because we really didn't do anything. And I kind of wanted to start this episode with some money, which we are now making because we're not paying off loans. And now that we have a Hat's Fantastic, I mean, we also have toilets as well, yeah. We have toilets, we also have the Hat's Fantastic. Wow, we just lost a lot of cash. What just happened? Yeah, a ride broke down there, didn't it? Yeah, this guy broke down. I think 2 of my rides might have broken down at once there. That's why we lost so much money. What I want to do, though, is I want to get this Hat's Fantastic in there. I also want to get a toilet block, but I also really want the Hat's Fantastic. And the reason I want this is because that light on the Hat's Fantastic is facing the wrong way. The reason I want this is because we don't actually have a merchandise thing. Did that just break down again? No, I think it reopened. We don't have a merch shop yet. No, this one broke down. God damn it. That's not good. Let me actually finish my sentence. We don't have anyone that's selling merchandise. We sell milkshakes and we sell chief burgers, but we don't sell merchandise. And selling hats is a good way to make some cash. Just ask Valve and people that play Team Fortress 2. Selling hats is great. So that's what we're going to invest in today. We're going to start selling ourselves some hats, and hopefully that's going to go incredibly well and start making us some money, because generally speaking, we are making some good money from the shops and facilities. We have this Cosmic Cow, we have the Chief Beef. Things are going well as a result. Our rides are making some cash as well. We have a decent number of people in the park. And we did also accomplish a challenge in that 60 minutes that I deleted, which was achieve a monthly profit of over $1,000. Now, I don't know how I did that. I have no idea. I haven't achieved it since. Since then, the monthly profit has just been like all over the place. Sometimes we're making a profit, sometimes we're not making a profit. I have no idea how we managed to achieve a monthly profit of over $1,000, but we managed to do it, and then I got a $1,000 reward on top of that. Not that you'd know, looking at my money here, you know, you wouldn't really know I got that reward because things aren't going all that well, but if I can get myself $491, I will place this, and I will be a very, very happy little park planner here. Unfortunately, it's not going all that well, because like I said, the money's like my bank balance is like a yo-yo. It goes up, it goes down, and then eventually it just stops moving right at the bottom, and no one's really impressed. Hopefully it's going to bounce back, though. Let's see. Why? I don't get why it is all over the place. I know where we're losing money. I know where all my money's going. I've been looking at finances, and obviously we are paying our staff. Now, for some reason, shops and facilities are losing money this month. Not sure why that is. Obviously, paying staff wages are a big part of running the park here. And then on top of that, you know, generally the profit's just not good. I don't know why these guys aren't making money. I don't know why my shops aren't making money. We had a really good, like, the average is pretty high on the shops, so something's going weird. Something's definitely going weird. Does anyone use the ATM? One person has used the ATM last month. So no one's really interested in lifting money either. I'm also thinking moving these guys about might be an idea, because I think the queues might be a bit too close together. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it seems like that might be a thing. So let's try moving them, I guess. I guess it wouldn't really hurt. So we'll put that, like, facing that way, and then just move it down a little bit to, like, there. Then this guy can rotate around like this. Although we need to delete the bit path leading up to him. There we go. So he's going to rotate around like that. And pretty much go... I mean, I want it next to the Chief Beef. Obviously. So sort of there. And then move it down a little bit. Is me thinking. So sort of like that. It's nearly there. There. And, sort of there. That'll be fine. So those are open again. We'll move this light just a little bit so we have some light at that corner. And then obviously I need to move these two lights there as well, which I think, honestly, it'd be easier to click this building and say edit the building. I don't even know if I have the money to really place these lights, but I'm certainly going to try. So I want one of these, and I want it like, I need to align the surface to be switched on. So it's going to align to, it's going to pretty much align like there. Then we bring it down to there. We place it. We angle it up a little bit. We bring it forward a little bit. Then down a little bit. And we just get this to look real nice. Just, ooh, nice and easy does it. Just about there should be fine. There we go. All right, that looks fine to me. Looks pretty good. We should see some nice lights from that at nighttime. I'm also realizing I can totally move this along and chuck it there. And delete that one. And Control X this one to chuck another one just over there. Definitely seems like a better idea. All right, how's money looking? Money is all right. I really have no idea how I got a monthly profit of $1,000, but somehow I did it. And my money is actually, it always gets so close to the amount I need. It always gets real close. It's like, hey, you want 491? No, you're not going to get 491. That's not going to happen. It's always so close, and it's so annoying. Just get to 491. Let me pause the game. Because I will take another loan. I don't want to take another loan, but I will do it. I'm like this close. You can't see my hand, but if you could, you would see that I'm this close. Oh, 510? 510? 491 for this. It's happening. It's gonna go there. It's gonna have a nice long queue on it. Can I throw it in the middle between those? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Obviously, it's slightly intersecting both buildings, but if I moved it back like that, nah, that looks a little silly. That looks a little too silly for me. We'll just bring it forward and connect it up to the path, sort of there. There we go. Very expensive, but we open it, and hopefully we are going to see some people immediately go and buy some hats, which they're totally doing. Pirate, I don't know why you would buy a pirate hat. I mean, sci-fi hats, I don't really get either, to be honest. Now, hopefully, this thing is going to make enough money to pay for itself. Also, that light up there is really annoying me. We're going to sell you. We're going to duplicate. No. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to put that one like there. I think that's like the middle. And then lower it like there. Is that where it is? Yeah, that's where it is. Except, no, it's not. Is that one central? I don't know if this one is central. Hold on. I need to move this. That's central. Then duplicate and throw another one over there. There we go. That's the lights. That's fine. Can I like turn on angle snapping and have that sort of face that way? No, that looks weird. That looks real weird. Let's not do that. That said, I could probably hide some little lights in behind the Hat's Fantastic sign. That's definitely a thing I could do, and I think this thing could look a little prettier if I did that. I could put some lights there. That's definitely a thing I could do, and I kind of like the idea of, putting some lights there. So like a light there, and another one on the other side, sort of right in the middle as well, like that. That could look interesting at night. I mean, I'll be the judge of this. We'll set it to 1 a.m. And, no, that actually doesn't look all that interesting. What if I go there and bring it out a little bit? No. I'm gonna sell those. Bit of a waste of money, to be honest, but... yeah, the Hats Fantastic store is open. That's good. That's a good start. We've got a shop. Don't have money, but we have a shop. I should mention before the comments pop up about it, I am fully aware that I didn't have to spend $491 on this building, and I could have just spent the $200 for the base block. I just kind of wanted the building. I'm dumb like that. I kind of wanted the building. Looking back on it, I really should have just gone with the base one. We also do need toilets, and with the toilets, I am gonna go with the base one because at this point, we just need them, and at this point, I'm not gonna be picking and choosing. We're just gonna get some toilets, and to be honest, they could probably be slapped onto the side of the ATM. That doesn't seem like a bad idea, throwing the toilets onto the side of the ATM like that. I could throw them over there, though. I could duplicate the ATM building, get rid of the ATM, and slap the toilets in there. That's an idea. What would that look like if I, like, did that? How much would that cost me? I have no idea what that would cost me. How much does the ATM building cost? $196.50. So $196.50 followed by that's gonna be a lot of money. That's a lot of money. $196.50. We'd get the money back from selling the ATM and that bit of wall, and then we'd have to save up $200 to get a toilet. And obviously a sign as well. We're going to want to get a sign on there. That's kind of the important part. But yeah, we have some work to do. Definitely have some work to do. That said, hold up. 190. Not bad. What if I grab, no. You know what? Play. Get me over 200. Get me over 200. We're going to buy toilets. We're just buying basic toilets. Is what we're doing here. Just the most basic toilets you've ever seen. Toilets. There you go. We have toilets. That's good. So how much would it cost to grab all of those and then duplicate everything but the ATM and that wall and the sign? Too much money. When will I have enough money? I'm going to just keep clicking until I have enough money. I'm going to keep on clicking. I'm not going to stop clicking. I'm just clicking like a madman. I don't think clicking like a madman's actually doing anything, but it's making me feel better. I can take my stress. There we go. It was 81 something. No idea what it was specifically. I'll tell you what I am going to do, though. You're going to be paying $1. You're paying $1 to go to the toilet. I hope you're aware of that. Just so you all know, it is $1 for the bathroom. Apparently it's not actually making money. I mean, the entry fee is $1, guys. I feel like none of you are paying it, though. The ATM is strategically placed next door for a reason. I just feel like no one's paying the $1. That said, I wonder if that's going to incentivize people to stay in the park a bit longer. I mean, you guys just went to the ATM. What are you doing? What are you up to? There's not a lot to do here. We'll get lost. You took 65 out of the ATM. Not bad. Again, I feel like... oh, no, there we go. There's money being made. Last month didn't really make much of a profit, did it? Oh, last month's income was $46. That's not bad for a toilet. You're a good toilet, is what you are. You are a good... oh, that broke again, for God's sake. I reckon this guy here, with the Bob Ross wannabe here, he's playing with these buttons. He thinks he's a DJ. That's what he does. These all have names. Look at the detail on that. Then you got a little Planet Coaster key there. You got that stuck there. That's pretty cool. You got a folder, Planet Coaster folder. Planet Coaster water. Oh, damn. What is that? Hold on a minute. I thought that said something else there. I really thought that said something. I didn't think W-A-N ended in O. I thought it might have ended in something else, which would have been a very different thing indeed. Now that we have a little bit of money, I think it's going to be time to basically get rid of all of it for a little while. Because I want to go ahead and research another family ride. So it's going to take about 60 days, which is a problem. I'm going to up that to 1,500, so it only take... No, that's not wrong. There we go. 30 days. Obviously, I don't have the money coming in to actually afford this, so we are going to go heavily into the negative again with the income, which is fine. That is actually okay, because we'll come back out of it on the other side. We will bounce back. It's just for the next 30 days, we are going to dip into that negative. But once this is researched, we then bounce back a little bit. Hopefully, we can get the money to get this ride. What I might do is take another small loan, which is not a great idea, but we'll see what happens. Either way, I mean, we're not actually losing that much. We're losing a little bit. It might be an idea to go ahead and throw out an advertising campaign at some point as well, if we can get the cash for it. But that said, I think we do generally just need to attract more... Well, honestly, attracting families is not a terrible idea, since we do only have one family ride, but at the same time, you know, locking down on the thrill seekers, the adults and the teens might be an idea as well. All I know is that when it comes to Planet Coaster, I'm pretty sure the more rides you have, the more people generally come to your park. So I'm going to bank on that idea. And my hope is that, generally speaking, we might just see more people come to the park. Even if it is more families, there is going to be another ride for them to go on. And I think that's the important thing here. I think that'll be the important thing. We shall certainly see. How's this going? 10 days left. Come on. It's a gentle spin cycle. That's going to be the whirly rig, right? That's got to be the whirly rig. I'm pretty sure it is. Also, did I mention I moved this? I don't know if I did mention that I moved the big archway. I thought it looked better down here than all the way up there, especially with all the shops on this side at this point. Just kind of made more sense to me. How are we looking? 5 days. 4 days. Come on, get it. Just get it done. It's painful waiting for these things. Oh, for God's sake, it broke again. Can we stop with the roller coaster breaking? That's getting infuriating at this point. It really, because I have to refund them every time. It's annoying as hell. Reveal the research. What do we get? Was the whirly rig? Yeah, it was the whirly rig. Okay. That's fine. So the other research, the next one would be, it can't be started due to funding. That's fine. I mean, I do want to get other rides. How much is the whirly rig? It's only 760. Which is actually great stuff. Now the question becomes, do I want to take a loan to pay for that? I actually think I do, because I actually think I can afford it. I think. There's no guarantee, but I think I can afford this. Because the monthly cost is 250. So let's take another loan. Let's do 250. It's gonna take 80 months, but if at any point I want to pay that back, I'll just wait and be patient. But I do want to get this extra ride in here. I also think I might go ahead and I'm gonna move all my buildings, I think. So let's move the Hat's Fantastic to there. Just like that. Let's move the Chief Beef with angle snapping on to back there as well. So it's sort of going to go beside the Hat's Fantastic at that kind of angle there. We're going to move it down a little bit, just like that. We're going to move the Cosmic Cow milkshakes as well to sort of be in a similar spot. Just kind of like that. There we go. Then we're going to move the ATM/toilet building to go, I guess, over here as well. Although it kind of looked a little better over that way, away from everything, but we'll keep it sort of on this side, I guess. Maybe we just move everything back a little bit. That could be an idea. Let's grab you and bring it back. Then grab that entire grab the entire building and bring it back a bit as well. I wonder if I could put it somewhere else. No, let's try and keep it kind of relatively front and center. So it's going to go like there. That seems fine. Grab the hat's fantastic and push it back a little bit further. Then bring this up a little bit too, just sort of to there. And then delete the lamp posts because we don't really need them right now. And let's see, what else can we do with this? For a start, those trees need to go. And then I think what I'll do is get... I think I'll use the gravel path. I think it looks kind of nice. Let's obviously bring the length down a little bit, bring the width down a little bit. And sort of just bring it down the center like this. So it's going to connect right down the center. Then out of each of these guys, we need to connect basically directly to this path. Which is going to be a bit of an angle for some of them. But that's fine. They're all connected, which is what I want. We go to scenery. We can get some benches in there, which I think will look really good. So I'll just sort of get them like that. Just sort of opposite each other a little bit. We'll get some bins in there down at the bottom. And that'll probably be okay. We'll get some lights as well. So they can go there. And there. We'll get one there. And we'll get one there. And that should light up the area real nicely, actually. If we get rid of that one, because I think it's a little bit unnecessary, we could get one sort of here. But again, I think it's probably unnecessary. And then I think the whirly rig could actually go in this space. I think that could look really nice. So we'll get rid of those benches. And we'll go to rides. We'll get the whirly rig. Oh, no, it can't go in there. There's not really enough space. Not unless I go ahead and have the... There is a spot there. Yeah, that's probably not going to work, is it? Well, it could if I have the queue going the whole way around there, which seems... That seems like a little bit much, doesn't it? That just seems like a little bit much, and I don't really think it's going to work. So the whirly rig is not going to go there, unfortunately. It could go towards the front of the park. That's for sure. We could try and squeeze it in there, but I think the better idea might just be to, number one, get rid of these lights shining up at the Coaster King. Number two, attempt to extend this bit of path over here, which is going a little bit weird. Yeah, we're going to need to disconnect that, then extend that way. Bit of ridiculous path extension there, but that's probably all right. Go ahead and get the queue fixed as well. So there we go. Bring that back a little bit, actually. There we... Oh, that's not going to work. All right, that can connect to there then. Then this can move across and to there. And then bring this to that spot so it's more central. That looks all right to me. And that gives us a lot of space to go ahead and get the whirly rig in here, which I'm excited about. So it's going to go sort of like that, I think. Will be pretty decent. We'll go ahead and, I think, get the exit on the front. So we'll put the exit in the front, which means the queue can go over on that side. Exit, like I said, right on the front there. With the entrance path, number one being this this blue one here, since it's a bit of a nautical themed ride. And we'll just bring the queue around like this, sort of looping back and forth. Just sort of like that, I think. Doesn't seem like it's unnecessarily long or anything, which I like. Then let's also go ahead and just change the sequence. We'll knock out a clockwise and we'll knock out an anti-clockwise. We'll give that a quick test and see what happens. And what I'd also like to do is just use a little bit of the money we've acquired to add in a few more decorations and actually also do some research whilst we have the time, because we can look up bits of scenery. So, well, actually, maybe that's a bad idea. Information kiosk could be an idea. We could look up some food places, but I think what I'd rather do is, well, I will get the information kiosk. We'll go for that, since it's nice and cheap. but I want to make sure that we're making money before I invest far too heavily in things like new themes and all of that, because I think that might be a little bit getting a little bit ahead of myself with that one. So let's just put another tree there, and let's get ourselves another little tree just sort of there, and we can get a little birch tree out there as well. There we go. So that'll hopefully lighten that area up real nicely. We can get a couple of trees just over here as well to sort of hide the back of these shops. So just get a couple about there and get some bushes and all that stuff, and hopefully that'll make the queues in these areas look nicer as well. As for the whirly rig, we'll get a birch tree there. We'll get a small birch tree there. We'll get a birch tree back there. And some little beech trees in this area as well. There we go. Hopefully that's going to make the whirly rig real pleasant to queue for. I'm expecting this thing to be super popular. It better be. Better be super popular. Otherwise, I'm going to be super disappointed. But we'll see. Let's throw a tree in there. And a little tree there. And a nice big tree there. So just a bunch of happy little trees by the place. Possibly a big acacia tree as well. We'll throw it, like, behind the ride. So like that. That looks alright. And possibly a big old tree in there as well. Maybe not. That one's a bit too big. What about a slightly smaller one? That seems a bit better. So that can live there with a beech tree sort of there. And a little birch tree back there with some bushes. Just down there to sort of hide the staff doors a little bit. That looks... I mean, this area is a bit barren, but I don't want to spend too much money on it. What's the rating of the queue like at 20%? Really? That's all? That's not great. That is definitely not great. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna very quickly grab this. Then just slide it all the way up the park. Just all the way up here. Like so. To that point. And I'm pretty sure there is a whirly rig sign. In fact, I'm almost certain that there is a whirly rig sign because I'm pretty sure I've used it before. Whirly rig lit sign. Lit sign? Is it? I'll be the judge of that. That doesn't look lit up to me. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that was a lie. Let's see. There is a whirly rig sign, right? Like, other than just that one. Am I just imagining it? I could swear there was. Maybe there isn't. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just add that to, this thing. There we go. That'll do. There is a whirly rig sign, right? I could swear there was a different whirly rig sign. No, apparently there isn't. Okay. Apparently I'm just imagining things. I'm just getting old, is all it is. I'm just getting real old. What's the rating on the queue? 27%. I want it to be higher, though. Like, how can I get it to be... I mean, I don't think they're all that keen on bushes and rocks, to be honest. That's not why I go to... I don't go to theme parks. I don't know what I'm saying. That's not why I would go to a theme park were I to want to go to one. I don't really go for the bushes. I mean, I guess if I go... I don't really want to go to a theme park if it's a dump either, so I can kind of get where they're coming from. Even so... This seems like an unnecessary amount of, flora. It's not fauna. Of flora to, be adding around in here. But there you go. What's the rating looking like? We are on 35. That'll do. Alright, so that thing's gonna be tested. Then, once the test is done... We should be able to open this thing, right? Oh, yeah, it has to get away. How long do you... Clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. So this thing should be done soon, right? Yeah, there we go. So, stop the test and open it. So we have a new ride. Let's see what happens. I mean, the area's looking a little bit more built up. A lot of people going in and out of here, which is good to see. Now let's see, that is also going to have to be told to wait for a full load, please. If you wouldn't mind. We should also put some benches up here now that I think about it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Getting a couple of those on the go. We'll get a couple just here as well. And by a couple, I apparently meant 4. There we go. All right. So that looks fine. That is undoubtedly progress. We aren't losing that much money either, which is a great feeling. Researching the kiosk. What else could we go for? We could research the sci-fi themed scenery, but I don't think I will. I'm gonna go for a thrill ride, which is gonna be like 500 per month. That's fine. Although I could make it quicker. Could definitely make it quicker. We could maybe do with another thrill ride. But I don't think I will just yet. We are up to 190 people in the park though, which is amazing news. I mean, I'm happy about that. Makes my life a lot easier. This guy is making some money by the looks of it. The queue time is like 2 minutes currently. That's all right. Can't say I'm complaining about that. 99.6 seconds is how long that ride lasts. Alrighty. I realize I keep forgetting about these challenges. We need to build a coaster at least 500 meters long with a 6.0 excitement rating, and we need a park balance bonus of 30. It's currently 16. So that's not great. Now, interestingly, I'm pretty sure this coaster here is just shy of 400 meters. So I wonder if I were to edit this one and add like another 100 meters of length onto it, would that work? I mean, I could also add like a bit more height to it. That might be an idea. But I wonder if that would be a thing that I might want to do, because I'm pretty sure this coaster at its top speed is like 40 something miles per hour. So I probably would want it to be taller. I just don't know if I necessarily want to go ahead and invest that much in a coaster right now. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. That's the problem. I will say, we're going to reveal the information kiosk, because I'm pretty sure that means I can start using the fast pass things. That's also all of the facilities now researched, which is great stuff. So I can't really complain about that. We could also look up more family rides, which are maybe an idea. Monetarily speaking, not losing that much, which is still good stuff. Whirly rig is doing its thing. I think I might adjust the coaster. I think I might. I think that might be an idea. I don't know. I don't want to potentially waste a bunch of money. I feel like it's better to just build another one at some point, because it is another. It's another ride. You know, it's gonna attract more people because it's another ride. So maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to do that. But maybe it would be an idea to look into fast passes. Because, I mean, some of these queues are a little lengthy. But there's not really any good way to use a fast pass system for some of these. Like, the queues aren't really set up for them. Like this one, maybe you could get up around the side there, but I don't think we're in a position where we need fast pass options just yet. Park entrances, do I need any of those? Why would I just place a random ticket booth? That's another question. Yeah, park entrances, do I need a park entrance? I don't think I do. I don't think there's any need for another one. So I don't think I will, I don't think I'll bother with these just yet. Although that would look kind of cool having a few of them like that, but I just don't think there's much point. I just noticed I think I can recolor them. Yeah, I can totally recolor them. Recolors the gates. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, what else have we got in here? So we have the Hat's Fantastic. We have all the food places. We haven't actually got a hot dog squad. Maybe that's what we should get. We could get another shop, get a hot dog squad going. Not necessarily a bad idea. Do we have any hot dog squad blueprints? Sci-fi Chief Beef? No. That's a shame. I mean, I could totally add a Planet Coaster styled Chief Beef building here, and then go ahead and just change it out for a hot dog squad. I'd change the signs and all that stuff, because they're very similar, the signs for Chief Beef and hot dog squad. So I might do that. I do have the money. I just question whether or not I can necessarily afford it. How much are we making? We are making a decent amount on shops and facilities. So it's definitely a thing I could do. It's just a question of whether I should do it. Which I think I will. So let's edit this building. Let's get the chief beef out of there. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Then go ahead and do shops and facilities. Go to custom. Go to here. Go to hot dog squad. And obviously throw that in there. Then we need the signs for the building, which are going to be shop signs. And then we're looking for hot dog squad, which is there. So that can go, that could go up there if I wanted it to. That could go up there like that. Is that a lit one? That is a lit up one. Okay. We have a couple of these ones too. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Does that one light up? I have no idea. I do like this one. So this one's sort of going to go on the front of the building like that. Because I think that looks pretty cool. And then this one here can go on the side of the building. Just sort of like that. And I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty cool indeed. So that's going to be Hot Dog Squad. Another option for people to get food. Which I think is a good thing. Hopefully. Hopefully people are going to be keen to get some hot dogs. These guys are certainly keen. Let's have a little look. Where's the hot dog? Where I want to see the hot dog. I would quite like to have myself a little look. That thing looks delicious. That thing looks absolutely delicious. Interestingly, something from the Planet I feel awkward talking about it because it's like, oh, talking about the Planet Coaster launch party, but talking about Hot Dog Squad at the Planet Coaster launch party, they had all these different items of food available. So there were burgers that had little mini flags in them that said Chief Beef. There were hot dogs that looked amazing. I didn't have one, but there were hot dogs that had Hot Dog Squad in them. And what else was it? There were like these amazing French fries, basically chips fries, that had Monsieur Frites or Frite on them as well. The fries place in Planet Coaster. That was a really nice touch. That was a good touch, is what that was. That was pretty cool. I also love watching all the lights come on. That also happens to look really cool. So let's see what else I could research. I assume, oh, that's not done yet. Okay. I mean, I could look into loony balloons. I think I'll look into Gulpy though. I think it's about time we get more drinks into the park, as well as just going for the rides and all that stuff. Speaking of rides, I'm probably not going to have the money to get this new ride once it's ready to. Actually, I might, because I'm not losing that much per month. So the difference will probably be made up once we stop spending $500 per month on the research for this ride. So that's exciting stuff. Approximately 8 days, 24 days, 7 days, and give me 23. There we go. Gave me 23. That's what I want to see. I'd say this is going okay, though. I mean, did we just have 2 rides break down at once? We totally did. This game, though. This game just loves to mess with me. It's like, hey, you're talking about things going well? We'll see about that. Thanks, Planet Coaster. Love you too. Come on, give me this ride. I want to see what this ride actually is. I'm curious. I don't know what the second thrill ride happens to be, because I've never got this far. Reveal the research. What have we got? So it is the Insanity. Okay. Not a bad ride. No challenges that I've currently accomplished or got available to accomplish anytime soon. The good news, though, is that now that we're not... Oh, wow, that monthly profit. Good lord. What happened there? What on earth happened there? And why are my rides and tickets losing me so much money? I mean, it looks that my money is going up, so I assume they're not losing me money anymore, but that was a series of numbers. The good news is that I guess I'm making some cash. Hopefully. Am I making cash? My shops and facilities seem to be losing money. This game is, the management is so strange at times. It really is, because like 1 minute it's going so well, and then the next minute it's like, hey, everything's going terribly. So I don't know. I mean, I think things are okay. I think we're managing. I think it's going to be a little while before we're necessarily set to build whatever we want. But that said, we've got Gulpy, which is pretty cool. We got the shop brand Gulpy. So we'll probably get that in eventually. It'll be good to get a second drinks place up and running. But obviously we're going to actually need to be... We're going to need enough guests in the park to make it worth it. Because I don't think at this point it's worth expanding the amount of shops we have. In fact, I'm strongly considering closing Hot Dog Squad. Because each of these shops has a member of staff that needs to be paid. And they're, you know, they're obviously going to have a wage. The vendor salary is $150. So... you know, you take $150, you multiply it by 4, you get the wages being paid in there. Then, of course, we have the mechanic, we have the janitor. So, a lot of my money is going out on employee wages. And I don't even think I'm taking into account the wages of the people that run the rides. Or maybe I don't have to take into account those people. That's interesting that I don't actually have to do that. Now, these guys are a little bit unhappy. Where do you work? You work there, that's fine. We'll not worry too much about that. It is tempting. I don't know. Why would I get... I don't know why I'd get an entertainer right now. I don't think there's much point in getting an entertainer just yet. But I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. I'm also gonna have to look into advertising at some point, most likely. Possibly to... well, we just got another thrill ride, so probably to teens and adults. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens, but ladies and gents, I'm gonna leave it there for today. I'm hoping we can make some cool stuff here. I should say, and I should stress, that I am seeing a lot of amazing comments regarding this series. A lot of people are wanting cool stuff to be built. Some people are saying that I should theme areas of the park. Some people are saying that it'd be cool to put some water here and there, make some bridges, make things look pretty. I absolutely want to do all that stuff. It is just a case of waiting until we have the cash, and with this being on harder difficulty, that is going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I feel it's a challenge that I can overcome. And I think it is just going to take a little bit of work and a little bit of time, but I think we can absolutely get there. Let me have a little look at research real quick. So we have got more thrill rides to look into. We have got Street Fox Coffee. But yeah, I think it is just going to be a case of waiting for the right opportunity. I think it might be a case of closing one of these shops, but we'll see what happens. Either way, thank you kind of for watching. This has been Planet Coaster Harder Mode Part 3. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!